Man, I want to get married too soon. One day, while I was drinking with my colleague, the dude married, I casually blurted out what I had in mind for a long time. Well then, I know some really good-looking demure girl. Shall I introduce her to you? Really? I mean, sure thing, dude. Then I'm gonna try calling him for you. Afterwards, the one who appeared right before me was... Shiramine!
Is something wrong, Endo?
No, there's nothing wrong at all. This really beautiful receptionist that's pretty popular in our company. This girl's a junior of mine, and one who hates my guts. I'm now Yuki Endo, a 27-year-old white-collar worker. I've been immersed with work lately, which leads me to still not having a girlfriend. I'm gonna hit that mid-age 30-year-old mark soon. However, thanks to my co-worker Hayama, I've been able to start dating and fulfill that long-desired dream of mine, which is having a girlfriend. She's Ichika Shiramine, 2 years younger than me. And yeah, there's something troubling her at this moment. Oh, she's already here for today. Morning, Shiramine.
Good morning.
Weather's nice today, huh?
Yep, I agree.
So how should I describe her? Shiramine was kinda cold towards me before we started dating. It was more of her attitude too when we chatted outside work. It's not really, it's because we're work buddies. She treats the other male employees differently. Shiramine often nods and smiles at them. Even though we're dating already, she still sorta keeps that cold attitude towards me. A line message from Shiramine. You have one line message from Shiramine.
We're dating, but please keep this as a secret to our other colleagues.
At least she's aware that we're dating. She's garnered a reputation as the #1 beauty inside the company, even earning that goddess receptionist nickname. I know, it's a privilege dating her, but yeah. Oh man, beggars can't be choosers, or as the saying goes. So, you getting along with Shiramine? She's kinda cold towards me as always. I have no idea why. Hey, we're talking about a confession from our work's one and only Ichika Shiramine, right? You gotta be more confident in yourself. Here's Hayama, the one who introduced her to me. Of course I owe him a lot. I'm even trying as much as I can to make the relationship work. I do remember getting "I want to go out with you" from Shiramine. Sure, I'm happy and we're now dating, but still, I've yet to hold hands with her. We went out for 2 dates during our days off. Both were just the same. Watching movies and then straight to dinner, as if ending the day on a low note. I mean, come on, we're a couple. I want to have a date that normal lovers do. Or something like that, but I can't afford to be depressed about such things. This weekend was scheduled to be our 3rd date.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, not at all. I just arrived too. I'm gonna prove myself a man today and lead her at my pace. Surely I'm gonna ankle up my status as her lover. Firstly, I gotta be closer to her. This gap ain't gonna do. So hey, Shiramine, you wanna hold hands? Of course, if that's okay with you.
We're holding hands?
Yep. Are you uncomfortable with holding hands?
It's not like I'm uncomfortable doing it or anything, but... Sorry, I think I'll need a pass on that for today.
I see. Sure, maybe sometime soon. Huh? Like, she rejected me, but she's all red and blushing? Sure, Shiramine is doing reception work, but I'd never guessed someone like her is in fact an introvert, probably? Shiramine, what kind of movies do you have for today?
Let me see.
Oh, right! How about Kanon's RomCom Mangas, the movie? I saw a review saying it was the most popular for rom-com movies. Surely, a romance-oriented movie like this would get the ball rolling and make Shiramine excited.
That Godmother Part 1 seems like a better choice. Let's watch that.
Uh-huh. I'm fine with that, but are you into mafia-themed stories, Shiramine?
So I simply went for it because it has the longest running time listed.
Man, I can't decipher her criteria for choosing movies. Wait, she want to watch the movie with the longest running time? That means she want to avoid chatting with me as much as possible, right? So, my stories are kind of boring. Huh, just as I imagined. Still, oh, her hobbies. Right, I can at least make that work. In addition to watching movies, I remember Shiramine saying she's into aromatherapy. Maybe talking about aromatherapy is gonna fire her up. And so, after the movie ended, Shiramine and I hailed by an aromatherapy specialty store. Whoa, so there are all sorts of essential oils. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I did not expect you'd be fascinated with essential oils, Endo.
Is that so? Not sure if saying honestly, I just wanted to spark a fun convo with you is a good idea. Yeah, I might piss her off.
See, aromatherapy is portmanteau of aroma, fragrance, perfume, and therapy, remedy, cure, meaning such essential oils are used for healing and well-being. Smelling such scents that you love makes you feel relaxed and refreshed.
Whoa, that's interesting. She took the bait. Of course, bringing up your hobbies is bound to make you talkative.
Of course, choosing the best fragrances that suit your taste is foremost. You can also try to mix them up depending on your current mood or feeling.
Fascinating. I want to try choosing one for me too. Do you have any suggestions, Shiramine?
My suggestions?
Thought that it's best to let someone who's knowledgeable choose for me. That would really do me a favor.
Remember what I said earlier? You should try and find out for yourself which kind of aroma you love. Get a subtle whiff from the tester, and go ahead and decide whether it's good or not.
Wow, that was ice cold. Huh? Really? I was kind of planning to go for your suggestions.
For starters, I'd suggest refraining from mixing them up together. An aromatherapy candle should do the trick for you. Oh, if you're uncomfy with fires, then there are essential oils diffusers you can also opt for.
Choosing what I want. So, I'm not particularly picky about these fragrances. Nor likes nor dislikes, so... Not an avid user of perfumes and deodorants, so...
What's the matter, Endo?
Yeah, I just remembered something. That can't be... So was it about that all along? Is it? My B.O.? Do I smell horrible? So the reason why she wouldn't even dare hold my hands. Everything till now all came to me. Judging by how Shiramine loves the fragrances from these essential oils, I'd assume my body odors are just too unbearable for her. That's why she keeps a distance from me. No, not just these. I'm missing something here. That's it! She's probably using me as a fence to fend off her suitors? I see. So why she chose to watch a long feature film, to put it simply, she didn't want to talk with me. It's my body odor's unbearable. Maybe that's it. You want to fend off men through your boyfriend, this would do the trick. Obviously, you're bound to repel women, kids, and even animals. Really anything. With this freaking stinking smelly boyfriend of yours. To cut it short, Shiramine just wanted a barrier surrounding her. And so that's the reason she lately dated me. This goddess receptionist Shiramine maybe was such a person. Whenever she walks along the streets, I bet she'd get hit on obviously by boys. And it wouldn't be a stretch to say even by girls, and yeah, by animals. As long as anybody fits that mid-age, stinky, single male category, she'll sure go for them.
I really enjoyed our date today.
Really?
Is something bothering you, Endo?
Nope, nothing at all. Well then, I guess I'm gonna part ways here.
Endo?
As a result of that fiasco afterwards, I got really afraid of getting near Shiramine, maintaining as much safe distance from her as possible. Her interactions were somewhat limited to line, as I wanted to avoid running into her at work. Still, I didn't mind her being cold at all. This kind of relationship would probably be best for both of us. Plus, she really seems to be irritated at me. If things continue this way, sooner or later, we'd probably just break up. And then finally, Shiramine met with me. I fully prepared myself for the moment, donning on that deodorant and gargled some mouthwash. With this, I was ready to meet her.
It's been a while since I last met you, Endo.
Yeah, I guess so. So, what are we talking about?
Actually, I got these papers for us.
A marriage intention form? Isn't this about breaking up?
Huh? What gave you the idea we're breaking up?
I mean, look, Shiramine, you don't even really love me, right?
Huh?
We never held hands since dating. Also, you were sort of distant towards me.
That was...
I'm not blaming you or anything. Everyone's head over heels for you as their goddess receptionist, and of course I'm not completely oblivious to that fact. That's why even dating you just for a while really made me experience something truly wonderful.
Okay, then. Your name here, please. And, oh, your signature, too.
Look, did you even listen to what I said now?
Yes, I heard it all. For now, I think there's some sort of misunderstanding here, but really, we should go ahead and hand out this marriage intention form first and foremost.
No, we should first tackle these misunderstandings at hand first, right?
I love you, Endo. My attitude towards you may have led to misunderstandings. I want to apologize for these. I've never met someone who was this nice to me, Endo.
So why maintain a distance when you're with me?
Because I really feared falling in love with you. Much more than it is now.
After listening to Shiramine, it just seems that she was hiding her true colors. Of course, even going so far as to handing those marriage intention forms and calling it a joke, I guess that's something you just couldn't casually say out loud. You really like me? So much you'd marry me?
Yes, these are my honest feelings. I want to be together with you all my life.
So a few days later, I sent the marriage intention form along with Shiramine. I mean Ichika, at the city hall while on lunch break. And that's how it went. Frankly, she was a late bloomer from the beginning, I guess. Uh-huh. So that's how it is. But yeah, forget that. Congrats on your wedding! And by the way, looks like Hayama only introduced me to Ichika upon her request. She was kind of embarrassed if it got leaked out, so Hayama kept his mouth zipped. It's just... Yeah? I mean, we already got the marriage intention forms handed out, but still, we haven't even held hands. Not even once. Even till now. Dude, are you that obsessed holding hands with her? She's really doing her best, so you can at least cut her some slack. You know, take time to know her better. Setting that aside, Ichika, her replies are a puzzle itself that leaves you thinking. You see, there was this time where she wanted to live together soon after our marriage, and so I suggested moving to my place, which was near her company, where...
Your room won't do now, Yuki.
Huh? Why?
So, my condominium's more accessible than yours.
And then there was a time I really wanted to do something about my body odor. I really want to try using perfumes. You know, just like Hayama. So yeah, any opinions?
Perfume? You can't do that. It would just ruin your simplistic, down-to-earth, pleasant side of yours now, Yuki.
And that's how it went. It's as if she willingly just changed the subject and dodged my question. Fine, I'll follow Hayama's advice. At least cut her some slack and dedicate some time to know her better.
Now, Yuki, I'm gonna prep our dinner. You can go ahead and unwind for a bit. Maybe watch a TV program or two.
Sure, gotcha. That same day after handing out the marriage intention forms at the city hall, we soon headed for Ichika's house, where I stayed. I'll be moving out by next month, and from there on, we'll be living together with her there.
I'll take care of your jacket then.
Thanks.
Also, I'll be prepping our food. No peeking, please.
Huh? Why?
You seeing me cook is kinda embarrassing. Okay, later then.
Anyways, wow. It is really spacious in here. Everything's all neatly organized. Then there's this pleasant fragrance from her essential oils. She even framed our first selfie together. Honestly speaking, I didn't feel that we were a married couple at all. She's shy and a late bloomer too. It's probably best that I strive to understand her better from this day on. I was optimistic. sort of laid back with these things, and then...
I'm such a disaster.
Hmm? She's saying something? I heard a series of heavy breathing coming from the kitchen. More so, it became more intense as seconds passed by. She said no peeking. I can't help but just be worried about what was happening. So I opened the kitchen door and...
It's packed with Naoyuki scent.
I didn't know what the heck was going on. However, I did spot that Ichika wore my jacket and was sniffing it, all while cooking our meals.
You peeked, even though I told you not to.
What? Look, I was really worried about you.
Can't believe you did that. Didn't I tell you I'd be embarrassed if you saw me here?
Seriously, I'm the one who's embarrassed right now. It was too much to handle at the moment. Both of us were really embarrassed, to say the least. That was something, huh? I could have never guessed you'd be someone to have a smell fetish, Ichika.
Oh, I didn't want you to know about this.
I really didn't want to know any of this at all. But now that it now's out in the open, I can't just leave this topic alone. At any rate, now it's all clear that Ichika was really fond of my scent. So the reason you were maintaining a distance from me was...
Because whenever you're near, I would get lightheaded to the point that I even couldn't walk straight.
What do you mean by that?
Obviously, that means I really love your scent.
Whew, glad to hear that. I don't think I can get over this easily if it was the opposite. And the reason you chose the movie with the longest running time was...
It was dimly lit, so I kinda wanted to enjoy your scent without being caught.
So that time you stopped me from wearing perfume, too, was...
Because it'd be a waste if you mask your scent from wearing such perfume.
That means... So you kept that all to yourself for fun, huh? Hold on. So the reason why you didn't choose my place was...
That's just too much! Being shrouded with such scent, I'd be pregnant!
By the way, did you not learn things from health ed and PE? Yeah, just saying, things like body odor wouldn't get you pregnant. There's nothing really positive I could sift through this mess. Okay, first things first, could I have my jacket back?
Nope. It's already steeped in all of your lovely scent. No way I'd return this back.
I mean, you could, smell me directly and...
What was that again?
Oh crap, forget I said that!
Truly, we had such an option, too. Right. We're already husband and wife, too. There's no need to hold back.
Then Ichika hugged me tightly, more so happily.
The scent, it's all for me.
So see, can we start this by holding hands?
Nuh-uh, not letting you go all my life.
Oh man, that's so cute. Wait, so do you seriously like me?
So silly. Of course, I love you.
Looking at this current situation, I think you just love my scent more than me myself.
Obviously, I love your personality. Looks too, of course.
Is she serious?
Tell you the truth, at first I was really worried. I thought you were gonna despise me after showing my true self.
No, I would never hate you. I guess it's just... I'm kind of embarrassed.
What are you embarrassed about?
Yeah, I'm a bit conscious about my own BO.
Be confident. You're really one who possesses a particular scent.
Yeah, strangely enough, I'm not happy hearing those.
Listen, I'm really fond of your scent now, Yuki.
Really?
But you're totally weirded out hearing this, right?
So, that distinction between what's normal and not? Yeah, I'm just utterly confused. Wait here for a minute. I'm just gonna rack my brains out. I was stuck in a daze thinking about this. But Shiramine loves me after all. So, there shouldn't be any problems at all. So I thought...
I'm honestly sorry about that. Even going as far to trick you into marriage. You're sweet and dependable. I really, really love you.
I already thoroughly got that one. Still, I'm a bit embarrassed, but there's nothing left to apologize for.
Thank you for understanding. Now that brings us to... I can go all out, right?
What? Ichika! You're too strong.
This long-awaited day right before me. A wedding night shared with you now, Yuki.
Give me a sec! At least let me take a shower!
What are you talking about? Don't be such a killjoy. I'm gonna dim the lights, okay?
Hold on. Wait. Ichika! There's no real way explaining what happened after that, but if I were to describe it in a word, it was simply awesome. It only took a single night to get to know the peculiarities of my partner and accept her for who she was. 2 days later, I had this convo with Hayama during our lunch break. Recently, Ichika having that healthy bumps the word around the office. Every day's bliss that you're married, huh? Yeah. Now that I think about it, aren't you guys holding a marriage ceremony too? That would be great. I mean, she's just beautiful and even does great with the household chores. However, there's just this particular hobby she's really into, and being okay with that is still sorta... What particular hobby? Yeah, never mind. That reminds me, my wife's kinda got this fetish for her veins. She's really bugging me every day asking me to show my veins. Wow, that's news to me. Seems such things kind of exist whichever home you belong to. And whether one's partner does approve of them is yet another question that follows.
Oh, Naoki. So you were here.
Huh? Ichika, what's wrong?
I just have matters to attend to.
Right, I'm gonna go on ahead. See you later then. I'll leave just the two of you alone. So, Ichika, what was that business you had to attend to? Whoa!
Hurry! We don't have time for this. Over there!
Over where?
To the locker room!
Huh? Afterwards, me and Ichika headed for the changing room where she pushed me towards a locker and jammed us together inside.
Being inside your locker, brimming with your scent, the best feeling ever.
Jeez, I even told you before. Can't just go barge into my locker.
Sorry, I wasn't able to hold it in until home. Just a little bit more.
And what can I do? Just a little bit, okay? At first, I really thought she loathed me, but turns out I was wrong. Yeah, my current married life's a bit different from what I imagined, but each day's just exciting, so I'm not complaining. I'm gonna enjoy spending each day with a spoiled, clingy Ichika from here on. Surely so.